Alright, so we're going to go over some beginner chords, and for these ones we're only going to use 3 notes each. So a chord is technically any 2 notes put together, although we're going to build these chords on 3 notes. And the trick is there's movements starting from one note, any note, and we're going to go over those for major and for minor. And we're also gonna do a little bit at the end on progressions. And so first thing that we're gonna do is start on C. If you see this, these two, see how these 2 black notes are close together? Well, the first white note before these 2 ones that are close together is C. And how we're going to build a major chord from this note is we're going to move up 4 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we get this sound. And that's a C major third. And in order to get the 3rd note, we're gonna go up 3. 1, 2, 3. So we have a major chord. And how we did that is we just moved up 4 semitones or 4 notes, and then we moved up 3. So the formula is 4, 3 for a major chord. And you can start with any note. So you started on this note, you can use the 4-3 method. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and you get a major chord. So it's the 4-3 method, major chord, 4-3 for the step movements, for the half step movements. And the other type of chord that we're going over is a minor chord. The only difference between a major and a minor is instead of a 4-3 method, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, a 3-4 method. So starting from the same note, we go up 3, and then up 4, and we get a minor chord. So that's the basic idea. We have a major chord and a minor chord, and major is 4-3, and minor is 3-4, and that's how I like to remember it. And just like with the major chord, you can start on any note and use the 3-4 method to build a minor chord. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. We play these 3 notes together, we get a minor chord. And you can build chord progressions on major and minor chords. You kind of just got to figure out what sounds right and what sounds good to you. I like the sound of a major chord, and so for example, we could just do a simple chord progression, and a chord progression is any chords, so more than one, put together in a certain way. And so we're going to just use major and minor chords, and we're just going to use these 2 that we went over down here and these 2 that we went over up here. So we built the major chord on C, we built the minor chord on C, then we went up to this note, which is a B flat, and we can build a major chord and a minor chord. Major using 3-4, major using 4-3, minor using 3-4. And so we're just gonna play these chords together, and it creates what's called a chord progression. So we're gonna go and we get a little bit of a chord progression. You can do any order you want, and that's kind of the basic idea for major and minor chords. It's good to remember the step method. So you move up notes, and we call a major chord one where you move up 4 notes and then 3, so major 4 3, and a minor chord where you move up 3 notes and then 4, so major 4 3, minor 3 4. And it's a good way to build chords for music, and you can make little progressions, and it sounds pretty cool once you get the hang of it. And yeah, you can start on any note and use the major 4 3, minor 3 4 method.